Well, hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Harlee coming to you not live, but voice recorded. Okay, I'm sorry you guys. Just forewarning you, if you hear my daughter in the background, she is home, so that's that. Alright, so you saw the look on the face chart. It is the skull American flag look. I originally was talking everyone through the video as I was doing it, but I was listening to music in the background that's copyrighted, so I couldn't post with me chatting you guys up, so I'm going to blow your ears up anyways for the next 12 minutes in this video. Hopefully you can hang on with me. So basically what I'm doing right now is just mapping out where you're gonna get that torn skin effect with a concealer pencil. I believe this was by MAC. I think the shade was like NC15/NC20. It's just something that kind of matches my skin, and I'm just slowly kind of going by my face chart. I found that it was really helpful when I did this look, since I am the original creator of the entire look. I can't say I created the torn skin look or the American flag skull look, but the torn skin over the American flag skull was originally created by me. So I did map it out by drawing it out on a face chart with color pencils first, and then I was able to kind of guide myself through the look by looking at the image. So I just wanted to kind of go slowly over this part so you guys can really see where I was mapping to, I guess, kind of follow along. But I guess you can kind of do that in a picture. I don't know. But this was helpful to also map out with a nude pencil. You can also use like a nude lip liner or brown lip liner depending on your skin tone. Yeah, I did have to keep resharpening it because since this is a concealer pencil, it was really delicate and it mushed a lot. So I'm just finishing up basically the torn skin. I use my Imagic palette. I don't even know if I pronounced that correctly. iMagic, whatever it is. I found it on Amazon a couple years ago for like 15 bucks. Really nice, inexpensive cream base colors. I think they're face paints basically. And it works really well if you're someone who doesn't really want to splurge on the Makeup Forever palette. I think it's kind of like a copycat version of that. It works really good. So now I'm just mapping out the stripes, and I rounded out where the skull's eye is going to be, or my eye is going to be. And I'm using the white cream paint out of the iMagic palette. Again, if I pronounce it wrong, please correct me. I'm not sure, not 100%. Not the best on pronunciation. I don't even think I said that word right. Now I'm just going in with an angle brush to freestyle I was about to say the stars. Basically, I think an angle brush works best when creating stars from scratch because you can literally just tap, 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 tap on each side until you get what looks like a pretty decent star. You see I'm kind of making like an A and then doing a cross through it. And then, you know, kind of going around and just mapping out the star by tapping. You don't have to, like, worry about with a pointed brush. You have to kind of actually draw it, where with this, I'm just literally tapping the stars. Forgive me, I'm talking through the video. Like I said, I was originally going to post it with me speaking into the camera, but now I have to voice over because I'm dumb and use copyrighted music. Sorry, I was shuffling in my seat. So now I'm just finishing up the stars. Still. I do use the blue cream in the palette as well. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's like a royal blue in there. I don't know the names of each color. Literally, I can just point out red, blue, white. I mean, how hard can that be to know which color is which? I did go over the stars too to brighten and enhance them with a white eyeshadow. You can literally use any white eyeshadow. I prefer using the actual eyeshadow color to go over and set it just because I feel like it enhances it and makes it even more bold. Sorry, I started speeding up the video because I was like, this look took me literally 2 hours, so I had to speed it up for you guys and cut it in under 15 minutes, or y'all would probably get really bored of me really fast. So yeah, this is the white cream that I'm using, again with an angle brush. I could have probably used a bigger brush, but since I had the torn skin effects, I kind of wanted to get into little details like so. That way I can kind of cut through a lot. And I did speed it up for you guys again because I didn't want to bore you with all that. Hopefully it being sped up doesn't confuse you at all. I'm still trying to find my video style. Forgive me, I'm losing my voice. Hold on. Now I'm just going in with the red paint out of the Magic palette. Magic palette, whatever. And I'm going through and tracing out the stripes for the red stripes of the flag. I will go over it as well and set these with red eyeshadows and white eyeshadows to enhance them a lot. I am keeping in mind that I do have the torn skin, so you don't want to accidentally cover it. I think when I wiped my nose, I think I accidentally covered it where I was going to do the hollow effect of the skull. This look is more time consuming of a look because there is a lot more detail than you really realize, but it was worth it because it's one of my favorites. I love America and I love our veterans and the people that fight for our country, and I believe in our country, so I was really passionate about this look that I did. The black cream that I'm using is also from the iMagic palette. It's not my favorite black cream because if you catch it at the end of this video, you'll see a small clip. It creases so fast, and I even said it with eyeshadow, it just creases. Right now I'm going over my skin that's going to be shown with some foundation just so it's kind of more clear and known that it's skin. I guess supposedly you could do this before you do all the red, white, and blue stripe stuff, but I didn't want to chance messing up my white and making it look creamy with foundation, so I thought setting it or starting it with a fresh skin would be a better idea. I'm just taking now, you can use either a contour shade or brown eyeshadow, and usually something with like a red undertone though, because basically what I'm doing is I'm giving the skin a distressed look because obviously the skin's torn, it's going to be red and damaged at the ends, so you want it to kind of look distressed a little, so that's why I'm kind of creating a line and then shading it out with a little bit of eyeshadow. I used mostly an angled and flat brush through this whole look basically, and that's what I'm doing right now with the eyeshadow. I think this was maybe Saddle by MAC. I think it was like that warm kind of brown. Okay, so this part I kind of cut off a little because it didn't catch on the camera. So I took the same angle brush, or a different angle brush, but an angle brush, and I took a black cream paint and I traced on the inside of the torn skin look. And then I took a fluffy brush, like a more dense fluffy brush, but I took a fluffy tapered brush and a little bit of black eyeshadow, and I'm just kind of creating like a shade to where it kind of looks like the American flag skull is underneath the skin. That's the effect I wanted to give, so that's why I'm kind of creating more of a shading. I was trying to make it look more realistic rather than cartoon, because you know there's different versions that you could really create of this look. You can make it more cartoony, but I wanted to kind of give it more of a realistic effect. Obviously minus the blood. I thought a lot about doing blood, but I didn't want this to go a gore way. I wanted it to kind of stay more neutral, and I felt like blood would kind of mess with the work. It probably would have been cool to see with blood, but... So now I'm just taking an angle brush again, and I'm adding small minor details that I thought would really bring this look together. Definitely some bone structure of the skull, I guess some highlights of where the brow bone would be and such. Is what I'm adding with the angle brush and the black paint from that same palette. If you hear my kid's jewelry box, I'm sorry. She's playing in her room. This part too, I'm really sorry. I didn't realize my head was put down so far because I was looking in my little mirror in front of the camera. But I'm using Brushstroke eyeliner by MAC. It's a kind of like a pen style eyeliner. It works really well over paint. I really like it a lot as a everyday eyeliner to like use for a wing or definition like this. I mean, to create the teeth and draw it out. I feel like it worked really, really well. Yeah, so now I'm just finishing up some minor details of the teeth and filling in like the hollow of the nose, and then I also do the hollow of the cheek and then do some shading around the teeth just to clean up that any messed up liner that I made through the teeth. I'm using that same black paint when I finish up the nose and then also inside the lip. So yeah, basically this is the end of the look, you guys. I didn't catch the eye look I did afterwards, but you'll definitely see it on the pictures after of the effect of everything. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, hit the like button, also share it, guys. I'm trying to get as many views as I can on this channel. I am so sorry for being MIA for so long, but I really miss doing videos, and I look forward to seeing you guys again. Bye!